Right friends, welcome back to second question and answer session of banking awareness. I hope you enjoyed the first session of question and answers. As usual, we are going to discuss 24 questions in this session. Which of the following is not the subsidiary of RBI? What is meant by subsidiary? If one company owns another company, if one company owns other company, this company is subsidiary. The second company is subsidiary. If one company or institution owns other company, it is subsidiary to the first company. Here you are looking at DICGC, Deposit Insurance and Credit Guarantee Corporation, which was established by Reserve Bank of India. Then National Housing Bank, that is also established by Reserve Bank of India. Please don't forget NHB, National Housing Bank, is the regulator for housing companies. National Housing Bank is the regulator for housing finance companies. The third one is BRBNMPL, which is Bharatiya Reserve Bank Note Mudran Private Limited. Bharatiya Reserve Bank Note Mudran Private Limited. It has got two presses, one at Mysore, the other one is at Salboni in West Bengal. So these three are established by Reserve Bank of India, DICGC, Deposit Insurance and Credit Guarantee Corporation, National Housing Bank, as well as Bharatiya Reserve Bank Note Mudran Private Limited. These three are owned by Reserve Bank of India and National Payments Corporation of India, or NPCI, is established by 10 core promoter banks. It is not established by Reserve Bank of India. To integrate all the retail payments in the country, National Payments Corporation of India was established by promoter banks, 10 promoter banks. Right? What is the purpose of DICGC? DICGC gives insurance facility to the customers when the bank fails. Details we will discuss sometime later. Second one is NHB. NHB is the regulator for housing finance companies. Fourth one is BRBNMPL. It is for printing of notes, owned by Reserve Bank of India. So these three are owned by Reserve Bank of India. First option, second option and fourth option. These three are owned by Reserve Bank of India, whereas NPCI is started by 10 core promoter banks. Look at the next one, CGTMSE. What is the CGTMSE? Collateral Guarantee Fund Trust for Micro and Small Enterprises. Collateral Guarantee Fund Trust for Micro and Small Enterprises. What is the purpose of CGTMSE? When you go to the bank, when you ask for loan, bank will ask you, where is the collateral? Collateral means, if I give you loan, you have to show something as security. That is collateral. But a poor person, a small businessman who didn't own any property, how can he show collateral? So that's why to give collateral security for small businesses, for micro enterprises, for small enterprises, for micro and small enterprises, to give collateral security, this CGTMSE is established. That is the Collateral Guarantee Fund Trust for Micro and Small Enterprises. That means when bank is giving loan to a small businessman, the collateral will be given by CGTMSE. When a bank is giving loan for a small businessman, the collateral security is given by CGTMSE. So this CGTMSE is maintained by SIDBI, Small Industries Development Bank of India. Right? Please don't forget, the headquarters of SIDBI is in Lucknow. Look at the next question. Banking Ombudsman is appointed by Reserve Bank of India. Ombudsman looks into the complaints. When you have any grievance, you can approach Banking Ombudsman. And the limit given for settling the dispute is, he can give award up to rupees 10 lakhs for each case. In case of any credit card related problems, he can give maximum compensation of up to rupees 1 lakh. In the banking system, Ombudsman is appointed by Reserve Bank of India. If you have any complaint, If you approach ombudsman, he can give maximum compensation of up to rupees 10 lakhs, and if it is the case of credit card related, he can give maximum compensation of up to rupees 1 lakh. Right friends, look into the next one, appellate authority for banking ombudsman. You have approached banking ombudsman, you are not satisfied with the award given by banking ombudsman, then you can approach appellate authority. Appellate authority is Reserve Bank Deputy Governor. One of the Deputy Governor of Reserve Bank of India will be the appellate authority, and if you are not satisfied with the award given by the ombudsman, you can approach appellate authority. Please don't forget. Look into the next question. Minimum period of certificate of deposits if issued by financial institutions is. What is certificate of deposit? Certificate of deposit was brought in the year 1989. This can be issued by banks as well as financial institutions. This is certificate of deposit. That means borrowing from the public for short term. By issuing certificate of deposit, SBI in need of money, they will issue certificate of deposit and they will borrow money from public. That is for short term. If certificate of deposit is issued by banks, they can issue for a minimum period of 7 days, maximum period of 1 year. If certificate of deposit is issued by banks, they can issue for a minimum period of 7 days and maximum period of 1 year. If certificate of deposit is issued by financial institutions, minimum period is 1 year and maximum period is 3 years. This is nothing but borrowing money for short duration. This is certificate of deposit. This scheme was brought by Reserve Bank of India in the year 1989. Please look into the next one. Which of the following was established to integrate multiple payment systems? We have already discussed. NPCI was established by 10 banks initially, National Payments Corporation of India, to integrate all types of retail payments. You are customer of State Bank of India. You are approaching ATM of ICICI Bank. You are customer of Andhra Bank. You are approaching ATM of Punjab and Sindh Bank. How it is made possible? These are the things which integrate all the mechanisms was made possible by National Payments Corporation of India. Today we are linking our bank accounts with Aadhaar. We are linking our direct benefit transfer of LPG with Aadhaar. All these Aadhaar linkage and linking of all multiple retail payments across the banking system is made possible by National Payments Corporation of India. Please look into the next one. The number of members required to start a cooperative. Cooperative is for mutual benefit. It is not for commercial gain. It is for the mutual benefit. Anyone can start a cooperative, but it should be for mutual benefit. And it should be for unique economic cause. That means, if 10 persons have got the aim of achieving one particular economic cause, if 10 persons want to establish a primary agricultural cooperative society, that is to mutually benefit the farmers, that is cooperative. Cooperative is for mutual benefit and the economic cause should be one. So, here minimum members required are 10. Please don't forget, 10 members can start a cooperative. Which of the following is not a term pertaining to mutual funds? Mutual funds, what is mutual fund? Mutual funds will collect money from several people and invest the same money in several companies. Mutual funds collect money from several people, then they apply their own brain and invest in several companies. That is the purpose of mutual funds. Right? The first term NAV, net asset value. net asset value is nothing but they are investing in several companies. Total outstanding amount invested in all the companies divided by total number of shares, that is net asset value. It is nothing but average of all the securities invested. Total value invested divided by number of shares, because they are not investing in one company, they are investing in several companies. So, net asset value pertains to mutual funds. Units also pertains to mutual funds. Units are allotted by mutual funds just like shares are allotted by Reliance Industries. Reliance Industries allots the shares to individuals. Similarly, mutual funds allot the units to the investors. Next one is AMC. AMC is asset management company, that is the mutual fund which is maintaining all these assets of the persons. So, AMC is nothing but mutual fund, just like Reliance Mutual Fund, HDFC Mutual Fund, these are all called asset management companies. But the fourth one is claim, the term pertains to insurance sector. Claim, the term pertains to insurance sector. Look into the next one, the minimum gold reserves prescribed for RBI. Up to the year 1956, RBI worked with the principle of proportional reserve system. RBI worked with the principle of proportional reserve system. What is proportional reserve system? Under proportional reserve system, they have to maintain 40% in gold and foreign currencies of the notes printed. Whatever notes they are printing, they have to maintain 40% in foreign currencies as well as gold. But in the year 1956, they shifted to minimum reserve system. Reserve Bank of India shifted from proportional reserve system to minimum reserve system in the year 1956. Now, against all the notes printed, if Reserve Bank maintains 115 crores in gold and 85 crores in foreign currencies, it is enough. Minimum reserves prescribed for Reserve Bank of India, it is 115 crores for gold and 85 crores for foreign currencies. So, the total minimum reserves prescribed is 200 crores. Look into the next one. Which of the following is not among the functions of Reserve Bank of India? First one is licensing of new banks. Yes, it is to be given by Reserve Bank of India. Second one is amalgamation or liquidation of various banks. When two banks wants to amalgamate, when a bank is to be liquidated, it is the duty of Reserve Bank of India. Open market operations. What is open market operations? Buying and selling of government bonds. That is open market operation. To suck or infuse liquidity. That is also the responsibility of Reserve Bank of India. But increasing taxation is not the job of Reserve Bank of India. Increasing taxation comes under fiscal policy. Please don't forget. It is not the part of RBI, right friends? Look into the next one. Which of the following is correct with regard to the opening of new branches by banks? Look at the first point. No prior approval is required from RBI. Now to open a new branch, no prior approval is required from RBI. Second thing is 1:1 ratio is to be maintained between tier 1 places and other places. Tier 1 places are with a population of 1 lakh and above. If the population is 1 lakh and above, it is a tier 1 city in the banking parlance. So, 1:1 ratio is to be maintained. If they open one bank in a city of population 1 lakh and above, they have to open one bank in the other areas of population less than 1 lakh. Third important point is 25% of the branches are to be in unbanked rural areas. Tier 5 and 6. That means with a population of below 10,000, they are classified as rural areas, but they should be unbanked. That means neither bank nor ATM should be available there. That comes under unbanked rural areas. So 25% of the branches should be in unbanked rural areas. So all the given options are correct. Right friends, look into the next one. DICGC will insure deposits for. DICGC is the Deposit Insurance and Credit Guarantee Corporation. It is the fully owned subsidiary of Reserve Bank of India. If a bank goes into liquidation, that means because of losses, banks are unable to run, and if a bank is required to be closed, all the depositors will get at least rupees 1 lakh. If they have 40,000 in their account, they will get 40,000. If they have 5 lakhs in their account, but they will get only 1 lakh. All the accounts are insured for a maximum amount of rupees 1 lakh. If you have 10 lakh rupees, if bank is closed, you will get 1 lakh. Please don't forget. Look into the next one. Government intends to give resident identity cards. Aadhaar cards are given by UID, Unique Identification Authority of India. Government of India is now planning to give resident identity cards to each and every citizen above 18 years of age by creating NPR. NPR stands for National Population Register. Government is yet to give them, but please don't forget, government intends to give resident identity cards to each and every citizen above 18 years of age by creating National Population Register. Right friends, look into the next one. Routing ATM transactions among the banks is made possible through National Financial Switch. One bank customer can access other bank ATM, that is made possible because of National Financial Switch. Please don't forget. Right, look into the next one. SWIFT is for communication between banks and financial institutions across the world. SWIFT means Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication. Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication, and this was established in the year 1973 in Belgium. Basically, across the nations, banks and financial institutions, messages are sent, communication is established through SWIFT. SWIFT means Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication, and this is situated in Belgium. Established in the year 1973, please don't forget. Look into the next one. In USOF, O stands for, USOF means Universal Service Obligation Fund. Universal Service Obligation Fund, please don't forget, this is created to expand telecom services in rural areas. Basically, to expand telecom services in rural areas, a Universal Service Obligation Fund was created. Please don't forget. Here, O stands for obligation. This was created in the year 2003. Right friends, look into the next one. Metro belongs to. Metro is the wholesale or cash and carry format. All of you are well aware, Metro belongs to Germany, Carrefour belongs to France. These are all the retail or wholesale giants in the world. Walmart belongs to United States of America. Tesco belongs to United Kingdom. Carrefour belongs to France. Metro belongs to Germany. Please don't forget. Next one. Who heads the National Disaster Management Agency? The National Disaster Management Agency is headed by none other than the Prime Minister, because it is important agency in case of emergencies. Not only manpower, funds, everything is to be mobilized, and National Disaster Management Agency is headed by none other than the Prime Minister. GAR second A stands for, GAA or GAR means General Anti-Avoidance Rules. What is General Anti-Avoidance Rule? It facilitates taxing the income when suspected transactions takes place. Government is deferring the implementation of General Anti-Avoidance Rules For the past 4-5 years, government is contemplating to implement general anti-avoidance rules, but now government deferred till 2017. Please don't forget, GAIR is general anti-avoidance rules, and when the funds are coming from foreign land, it facilitates imposition of tax, right. Next one, DEAF is created by Reserve Bank of India by taking over inoperative deposit accounts which have not been claimed for a period of 10 years or more. What is the DEF? Depositors Education and Awareness Fund. In India, several bank accounts are not claimed for over 10 years. The money which is available in the inoperative accounts for more than 10 years, if the account is not operative, there is no claimant for the account for 10 years or more, the funds will be transferred to Depositors Education and Awareness Fund. Depositors Education and Awareness Fund will be maintained by Reserve Bank of India to educate and to create awareness among the depositors. Right friends, please don't forget, here the answer is 10 years, DEF is Depositors Education and Awareness Fund. Look at this question, a signature which is used to transfer legally a negotiable instrument is. Negotiable instrument, all of you are well aware, check is negotiable instrument. A check can be legally transferred through endorsement. A check can be legally transferred through endorsement. Right friends, the answer here is endorsement. Which of the following is not a service delivery mechanism in banking sector? Service delivery mechanism, there are various mechanisms for delivering the services to the customers, M-banking, mobile banking. You need not go to the bank. You can undertake transactions through mobile banking, you can undertake various transactions through internet banking, you can undertake various transactions through ATMs. These are all service delivery mechanisms, but clearing house is not the service delivery mechanism because it is their internal mechanism, it is not connected with customers. Here the answer is clearing house. Look at the next question. Who regulates ULIPs? What is ULIP? ULIP is Unit Linked Insurance Plan. It combines insurance as well as capital market. It combines insurance as well as investment in shares. It combines both the properties. But the regulator for this is IRDA, the regulator for ULIPs. Unit Linked Insurance Plan says IRDA. Please don't forget, IRDA headquarters is in Hyderabad, which was established in the year 2000. IRDA was established in the year 2000. Right friends, last question of this. UFCE. UFCE is unhedged foreign currency exposure. Unhedged foreign currency exposure. Various companies takes loans going abroad. They take loans in foreign currencies. But if Indian rupee depreciates, what will happen? They will be under trouble. For that purpose, they have to hedge that. Hedging is nothing but some sort of insurance. That means if rupee depreciates, he will not be affected if hedging is there. So, UFCE means unhedged foreign currency exposure. Right? The companies, whoever are taking loans in foreign currencies, have to hedge against any depreciation of Indian rupee. Right friends? With this, let us conclude the second module of this question and answer session. Have a nice day. Please do join for third session. Thank you.